The Great Pyramid of Giza's 100-foot-long chamber. Researchers from the ScansPyramids project recently revealed the discovery of an internal void within the Great Pyramid of Giza, also referred to as the Pyramid of Khufu. This remarkable finding, made possible through the use of tomography, uncovers a previously unknown chamber that stretches over 100 feet in length. Notably, this is the first newly found chamber within the pyramid since the 19th century. Originally, the team's objective was to analyze construction methods and gain insights into the inaccessible internal structures of the pyramid. The ScansPyramids project, initiated in 2015, is an international endeavor led by Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities. Its primary objective is to employ non-invasive technological methods to gain insights into Egypt's pyramids. The ancient Egyptian pharaoh Khufu constructed the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau during the 4th dynasty. This monumental structure is among the oldest and largest on Earth. However, the construction techniques employed in its creation remain a subject of ongoing debate, with no widely agreed upon consensus. Researchers have made an interesting discovery by utilizing 3 different muon detection technologies. The chamber was found, and its existence was confirmed by 3 separate analysis teams. This discovery is particularly significant as it is the first of its kind, despite the presence of documents dating as far back as 2013 at the construction site. Muons, as reported by National Geographic, continuously bombard the Earth, originating from collisions between cosmic rays and the Earth's upper atmosphere. While they are imperceptible to the human eye, scientists have the ability to detect them using films and specialized detectors that track their 3-dimensional trajectories. Muons have a higher permeability in empty space compared to denser materials, thus positioning multiple muon detectors around a structure enables scientists to create a map distinguishing between solid and empty sections of the structure. Muon tomography, despite its capabilities, is incapable of detecting small air shafts. The density analysis of the pyramid's structure using muon observation took several months to gather sufficient data. Through analyzing the cross-section and dimensions of the empty space, researchers have determined that it is a significant feature within the pyramid, exhibiting similar muon data patterns as the Grand Gallery. This finding strongly suggests that the void was intentionally left vacant, although the contents, purpose, and potential existence of other similar spaces remain uncertain. It is worth noting that the presence of a chamber is remarkable, given that most pyramids consist predominantly of solid rock. According to the article in Nature, the chamber referred to as the ScansPyramids Big Void was initially detected using nuclear emulsion films within the Queen's chamber. This observation was later verified by scintillator hodoscopes, positioned in the same chamber, and further confirmed by gas detectors placed outside the pyramid. Pyramids present a challenge when it comes to exploration due to the diverse construction methods employed by different dynasties. The variations in materials and designs necessitate careful investigation. At present, it remains uncertain if researchers will be granted permission to explore the recently found void, as Egypt has implemented stringent regulations on pyramid exploration due to extensive looting during the 19th and 20th centuries. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic and mysterious structures in the world, is a marvel of ancient architecture. Built during the Old Kingdom of Egypt, this impressive pyramid continues to fascinate researchers and visitors alike. The Great Pyramid, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu or the Pyramid of Cheops, was constructed around 4,500 years ago as a burial monument for Pharaoh Khufu. The pyramid stands on the Giza Plateau near Cairo, Egypt, and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. The exact number of stone blocks used to build the Great Pyramid is a subject of debate among scholars. Various estimates have been proposed based on different assumptions and calculations. It is important to note that the pyramid's construction methods and techniques have been the subject of extensive research, but many details remain uncertain. One estimate suggests that the Great Pyramid consists of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks. This figure is derived from the average weight of the individual blocks and the estimated volume of the pyramid. The majority of these blocks are limestone, quarried from nearby sources. Some of the larger blocks used in the pyramid's construction weigh several tons. However, other estimates propose different figures. Some researchers argue that the number of stone blocks may be higher, reaching around 2.5 million or even more. This discrepancy arises due to variations in the size of the blocks, the complexity of the pyramid's internal structure, and the challenges in accurately measuring and counting the blocks. The construction techniques employed by the ancient Egyptians played a crucial role in the building of the pyramid. Although new evidence is being presented about how the pyramids were constructed, as of right now, scientists have said that the blocks were carefully cut and shaped, then transported to the construction site using sledges, ramps, and possibly a system of levers and pulleys. The blocks were then meticulously arranged in a precise pattern, with the outer layers meticulously aligned to create the smooth pyramid shape. While the exact number of stone blocks remains uncertain, what is clear is the immense effort and skill that went into constructing the Great Pyramid. It stands as a testament to the advanced engineering and architectural capabilities of the ancient Egyptians. The precision with which the blocks were cut and positioned, as well as the sheer size and scale of the pyramid, demonstrate the ingenuity and planning involved in its construction. The Great Pyramid continues to captivate the imagination of people worldwide. Its monumental size, mysterious inner chambers, and the intricate construction techniques used are a testament to the ancient Egyptians' engineering prowess. The pyramid serves as a reminder of the remarkable achievements of this ancient civilization and their deep understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and architecture. As of right now, the exact number of stone blocks used in the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza remains a topic of speculation and debate among researchers. Estimates range from around 2.3 million to higher figures, reflecting variations in size, complexity, and measurement methods. Regardless of the precise number, the Great Pyramid stands as a remarkable feat of human engineering and a symbol of ancient Egypt's rich cultural heritage. Its enduring mystery and grandeur continue to inspire awe and admiration, inviting us to explore and appreciate the remarkable achievements of our ancestors. Serapium of Sakara. The Serapium of Sakara, discovered in 1850, has sparked ongoing speculation and curiosity. Despite numerous theories, there is still no definitive explanation for how and why the 24 massive sarcophagi were transported to the site and meticulously placed in their designated slots. While the prevailing notion proposes that the location served as a burial ground for Apis bulls, there are several aspects that challenge this belief. The dimensions of the boxes are larger than the dimensions of the bulls. Similarly, why was this not done for the pharaohs, who were laid to rest in cramped coffins that barely accommodated their bodies? Additionally, why were the sarcophagi in the Serapeum constructed using granite instead of the easier-to-handle limestone? People who are knowledgeable about the subject often dismiss the idea that the Serapeum was used for ceremonial burials, especially in the Grand Gallery where the large coffins are found. However, if that is not the case, then what purpose did it serve? This is a question that has perplexed Egyptologists, and so far they have not found a credible alternative theory. Since its exploration in 1850, the Serapium of Sakara has perplexed archaeologists and scholars, sparking discussions regarding the purpose and significance of the discovered tunnels. This remarkable historical complex houses 24 colossal stone structures, commonly referred to as boxes. These impressive artifacts weigh an astonishing 70 to 100 tons each, and serve as a testament to the advanced knowledge in fields like geometry and mathematics possessed by the ancient Egyptians. A component of the megalithic boxes, the 30-ton covers were constructed from identical stone blocks. Upon their discovery, a few of these lids were opened using gunpowder, revealing that the immense boxes were empty inside. Presently, researchers remain uncertain about the true intention behind these colossal boxes and how they were assembled thousands of years ago. The inquiry that arises from the presence of these containers revolves around whether the ancient Egyptians constructed them as commemorative sepulchres for the Apis bulls. If this was the case, why have no remains been discovered? The Apis bulls held immense reverence in ancient Egyptian culture and were among the earliest sacred cults in their history. It is believed by historians that the Apis bull was considered both a divine entity and a tangible representation of the Egyptian pharaohs. It is worth noting that the majority of these boxes are constructed from rose granite, a highly durable stone extracted from a quarry approximately 800 kilometers away from Sakara. Additionally, some boxes were crafted from an even more resilient substance called diorite, which was sourced from an even greater distance beyond Sakara. The remarkable accuracy of the boxes is a noteworthy attribute that has puzzled researchers and visitors alike. The discrepancies are recorded in thousandths of an inch, demonstrating an extraordinary level of precision. This raises a question that persists even after thousands of years. How was such precision achieved? The ancient Egyptians possessed a deep understanding of applied mathematics and geometry long before the construction of the Serapium of Sakara, showcasing their remarkable intelligence and capabilities. This fact serves to highlight the extraordinary knowledge and skills of the ancient Egyptians without any doubt or skepticism. The earliest texts on geometry, such as the Rind Papyrus and Moscow Papyrus, provide evidence of ancient knowledge in this field. It is remarkable to consider that even after several centuries, ancient Egyptians could still achieve remarkable precision in constructing corners with a 90-degree angle. The lingering inquiry is, how exactly did the ancient Egyptians acquire this knowledge? Furthermore, where did they obtain the tools utilized in these structures? Lastly, why are these colossal boxes devoid of any contents? Could there be a significant event in ancient history that has been disregarded by mainstream scholars, yet holds the key to comprehending the intelligence and capabilities of ancient civilizations like the Egyptians? The mystery of the crystal skulls. The crystal skulls are fascinating and enigmatic artifacts that have captured the imaginations of people around the world. These skull-shaped objects, carved from various types of crystal, have been the subject of speculation, mystery, and controversy. Crystal skulls are believed to have originated in ancient Mesoamerican civilizations, such as the Aztec, Maya, and Olmec. These skulls were intricately carved from a variety of crystals, including quartz, amethyst, and jade. They were crafted with remarkable precision, displaying intricate details and polished surfaces. One of the most famous crystal skulls is the Mitchell-Hedges skull, named after its discoverer, British adventurer and explorer F.A. Mitchell-Hedges. According to Mitchell-Hedges, he discovered the skull in the ruins of a Mayan city in Belize in the early 20th century. The Mitchell-Hedges skull stands out due to its exceptional craftsmanship and claims of being of ancient origin. Legend and speculation surround the crystal skulls, with some suggesting that they possess mystical powers or are connected to ancient civilizations' wisdom and knowledge. Some proponents believe that the skulls were used for various purposes, including healing, divination, and communication with the spirit world. Others claim that the skulls hold information and secrets about humanity's past, or even advanced origins. Crystal skulls have captivated the globe for numerous years due to their exquisite intricacy, exceptional craftsmanship, and enigmatic symbolism. The fascination originated in the late 1800s, when a collection of 13 crystal skulls gradually emerged in various art and historical communities worldwide. Since then, there has been speculation regarding their origins and purpose, leading to one burning question: do these crystal skulls possess unique abilities? According to those who possess crystal skulls, there is a firm belief in their ability to hold ancient wisdom. Typically constructed from quartz, a mineral widely used in telecommunications and data storage due to its piezoelectric properties, these skulls are thought to be vessels of knowledge that can potentially benefit humanity. The belief stems from the fact that quartz, being one of the few solid materials on Earth capable of converting mechanical energy into electrical energy, can supposedly transfer its accumulated wisdom to more recent sculpted versions of crystal skulls. Crystal skulls have gained popularity among those who believe in their healing abilities. These sacred geometric sculptures, made from various precious stones, are believed to enhance the energy and effectiveness of healing crystals. Many individuals have reported positive outcomes when using crystal skulls to manifest their intentions. They have been used as complementary aids in healing the heart and mind, providing an expedited healing process when combined with traditional treatments. Crystal skulls are well known for their capacity to enhance psychic abilities. Experts in crystallography suggest that the vibrational energy released by these skulls replicates the electromagnetic waves produced by the brain during thought formation, thereby facilitating the acquisition of valuable insights and profound knowledge. Individuals who incorporate crystal skulls into their meditation practices often report heightened clarity in psychic visions and foreknowledge. A recent advancement in this area has introduced the concept of utilizing crystal skulls to amplify interstellar communication endeavors with extraterrestrial civilizations. The origins of these entities are veiled in enigma, adding to their allure. 3 prevailing theories exist. One suggests that they may have originated from past human civilizations, such as the Mayans. Another proposes that they were constructed in now-lost cities like Atlantis or Lemuria. Lastly, a third theory posits that they were not crafted by humans, but rather by beings from other realms. Crystal skulls have been a subject of fascination, particularly in relation to the Mayan civilization. According to ancient beliefs, there were 13 crystal skulls, with 12 being of equal size and containing valuable information from different planets. The remaining skull, significantly larger, served as the central consciousness that united all worlds. When arranged circularly with the 12 smaller skulls, the integration of knowledge was believed to occur, resulting in the profound enlightenment of humanity. These crystal skulls are regarded as potent conduits that facilitate the transmission of wisdom. The 13 crystal skulls were preserved on an ark during the Great Flood, a historical event recognized in specific regions. Following the flood, these skulls were scattered around the world. According to legend, when these 13 skulls are brought together in the future, humanity will gain access to valuable knowledge that can contribute to the creation of a more improved world. The indigenous peoples of America also reference 13 crystal skulls that house the wisdom of various realms and possess the means to unlock human enlightenment. An intriguing detail to highlight is that, in this rendition, the skulls emit melodic sounds. These enchanting and enigmatic tones have the power to mesmerize anyone who hears them, promoting positivity, happiness, and serenity. It remains uncertain as to the exact whereabouts of the skulls, but there has been significant speculation indicating that at least a portion of them may have been discovered. Experts in the field of crystal skulls unanimously acknowledge the inclusion of the Mitchell-Hedges skull among the 13 known specimens. Unearthed by Anna Mitchell-Hedges during her childhood at an archaeological excavation site in Belize in the 1920s, this particular skull is believed to have served as a tool of Mayan shamanism. Consequently, it has earned the name Skull of Doom. Following Mitchell-Hedges' demise, her husband assumed responsibility for the skull's safekeeping. Recently, an additional historical skull known as Baby Louv has emerged. Discovered by monks, this skull, crafted from rose gold quartz, is believed to have been utilized by ancient Scythians, as well as a more ancient civilization, the Cimmerians. Presently, it is housed and cared for by Joki van Dieten. The British Museum located in London possesses a life-size crystal skull that seems to have been carved from a single substantial chunk of transparent quartz. The museum acquired it from Tiffany & Company in 1897. Prior to this, the skull was owned by a Spanish officer who had served in Mexico before the French occupation took place. In 1992, the Smithsonian Institution received an enigmatic package consisting of a sizable milky white quartz crystal skull. Accompanying the skull was a note indicating that it had been acquired in Mexico during the 1960s. The donation, given anonymously, continues to mystify and remains unsolved. In Europe, museums in Paris showcase smaller and less advanced crystal skulls. The United Nations invited the Mayan Council of Elders in 2012 to address the topic of the Mayan calendar's end on December 12, 2012, which some believed would signify the apocalypse. During their presentation, they discussed the significance of elevating human consciousness as a means of achieving global peace and initiating a fresh start. They emphasized the pivotal role played by crystal skulls in facilitating this transformation. In his discourse, Don Alejandro Chirillo Perez Oxlage, an esteemed elder, responds to individuals who express apprehension about the symbolism associated with skulls. He asserts that the significance of crystal skulls is not linked to the afterlife, but rather represents the enduring nature of certain elements amidst constant change. Just as the physical appearance of crystal skulls has been preserved over time, so too has the wisdom passed down from one generation to another. Don Alejandro emphasizes the importance of safeguarding our inherited knowledge from the past and utilizing it to improve our future. Don Pedro Pablo Chukpech discussed the significance of discovering inner tranquility. The initial step towards establishing harmony in our external surroundings starts with attaining peace within ourselves. One way to achieve this is through crystal skull meditation, which enables us to delve into deeper levels of understanding and ultimately experience profound serenity. Hunbat's Men, a Mayan day keeper, proposes that it would be beneficial for humanity if each individual possessed their own crystal skull that they could establish a connection with on a regular basis. This practice would serve to awaken their dormant memories and facilitate the accumulation of new ones, enabling them to glean valuable lessons from past errors. The mysterious legend of the crystal skulls has captivated the imaginations of many, leading it to become a prominent element in popular culture. Interestingly, some have suggested that the crystal skulls hold important information about our past, and just recently, a scientist came forward and said that data storage in crystal quartz will change everything. Hitachi has recently introduced a groundbreaking technology in the form of a quartz glass sheet, which has caught the attention of many tech companies. This innovative storage device shows the potential to preserve data for an astonishing 300 million years. Compared to existing storage options like records, CDs, USB sticks, and magnetic tapes, this new technology surpasses them all in terms of capacity and longevity. Its development holds great promise for the future of data storage. While this may sound exciting, there are additional aspects to consider. Currently, Hitachi has a tangible product that they may potentially market once they find an efficient way to transfer data to computers and televisions. However, the initial model they have only offers a data storage capacity slightly higher than that of a CD. Nevertheless, this does not suggest that this technology is destined to fail. It is simply in its early stages of development. Furthermore, there are already individuals working on a larger and improved version. Scientists at the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom have made significant progress in the advancement of a remarkable technological innovation. The concept of ancient crystal skulls and the belief that they possess a treasury of knowledge is widely known. Throughout history, there have been claims that these crystal skulls hold ancient wisdom, potentially originating from the era of Atlantis or beyond. Heat anomaly found in the Great Pyramid. Egyptian officials in charge of antiquities have reported that a group of architects and scientists from different countries have discovered thermal anomalies within the pyramids of Giza. Thermal imaging cameras have identified elevated temperatures in 3 neighboring stones located at the base of the Great Pyramid. According to experts, potential factors contributing to this phenomenon include vacant spaces within the pyramid, airflow within the structure, or variations in construction materials. Experts are currently conducting a search for concealed chambers inside the pyramids. The burial sites of the Egyptian rulers Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure were constructed during the 4th dynasty. Different materials, such as air and rock, have varying abilities to retain heat. These variations in heat retention, known as thermal anomalies, can potentially indicate the presence of empty spaces beneath the surface. This could suggest the existence of cracks, cavities in the rock, or perhaps even hidden passages or tombs, which is quite intriguing. According to Antiquities Minister Mamdouh El-Damati, thermal scanning showed numerous temperature variations throughout the pyramids. However, a remarkable anomaly was discovered at ground level on the eastern side of the Khufu pyramid. The anomaly stood out among the temperature changes detected. El-Damati mentioned the presence of a narrow pathway on the ground leading towards the base of the pyramid, which eventually leads to an area with a distinct temperature. This raises curiosity about what lies beyond this pathway. Even though each individual block comprising the pyramids exhibits slight variations in temperature, the researchers were able to identify and study multiple consistent irregularities by closely monitoring the rate of heating and cooling. Despite the temperature variation typically ranging from 0.1 to 0.5 degrees Celsius among neighboring limestone blocks, the Great Pyramid exhibited a remarkable anomaly. It was observed to be 6 degrees warmer than the surrounding bricks, as evident from the provided thermal scans. The study, known as Operation ScansPyramids, will extend until the conclusion of 2016, and thermal scanning marks the initial phase of the project. The researchers have future plans to employ infrared technology for the purpose of surveying the three pyramids. Additionally, they aim to utilize radiographic muons, a type of cosmic particle, along with 3D reconstruction techniques, in an attempt to map and reveal the hidden mysteries residing within the pyramids. Egyptologists are anticipating that their findings will provide further insights into the ancient structures and the individuals responsible for constructing them approximately 4,500 years ago. According to Egyptologist Beth Ann Judas, this anomaly has the potential to provide further insights into the construction methods employed by the Egyptians of the 4th dynasty. The ongoing discoveries in recent years have already deepened our understanding of the laborers and officials associated with the pyramids, and this particular finding adds to our knowledge in that regard. The Great Pyramid of Giza is one of the most iconic and enigmatic structures in the world. Built over 4,500 years ago, it has fascinated archaeologists, historians, and explorers for centuries. While much has been discovered about the pyramid's interior, there are still unexplored areas and voids that continue to intrigue and spark speculation. The Great Pyramid is known for its complex internal structure, consisting of various chambers and passages. The main chambers include the King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, and the Grand Gallery. These chambers have been extensively explored and studied, shedding light on the pyramid's construction techniques and religious significance. However, recent advancements in technology, such as ground-penetrating radar and thermal imaging, have revealed intriguing anomalies within the pyramid. In 2017, the ScansPyramids project used muon radiography to detect a previously unknown void above the Grand Gallery. This void, dubbed the Big Void, has sparked intense interest and speculation about its purpose and significance. The exact nature of the Big Void remains a subject of debate. Some theories propose that it could be a hidden chamber or an architectural feature intended to reduce the weight of the structure. Others suggest that it could have served a ceremonial or symbolic purpose. However, without further exploration, the true nature of the Big Void remains a mystery. In addition to the Big Void, there are other unexplored areas within the Great Pyramid. For instance, there are narrow shafts within the pyramid's structure, known as the Queen's Chamber shafts and the King's Chamber shafts. These shafts have been the subject of much speculation, with theories ranging from ventilation systems to symbolic passageways. Despite previous exploration attempts, the full extent and purpose of these shafts are still not fully understood. The challenges of exploring these unexplored areas and voids are significant. The pyramid's internal structure is complex, and accessing these areas without causing damage requires careful planning and advanced technologies. Preservation and conservation efforts also need to be taken into consideration, as any exploration should not compromise the integrity of the pyramid. Furthermore, ethical considerations come into play. The Great Pyramid of Giza holds immense historical and cultural significance, and any exploration must be conducted responsibly and in collaboration with the relevant authorities and experts. It is essential to balance the pursuit of knowledge with the preservation of this ancient monument. Exploring the uncharted areas and voids of the Great Pyramid could potentially yield significant insights into ancient Egyptian civilization, their architectural techniques, and the purpose of these hidden spaces. It could shed light on the beliefs, rituals, and cultural practices of the time. Additionally, it may provide valuable information about the construction methods employed and the engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians. As of right now, scientists and archaeologists have said that the unexplored areas and voids within the Great Pyramid of Giza continue to captivate the imagination and curiosity of researchers and enthusiasts. The recent discoveries of the Big Void and the ongoing mystery surrounding the shafts within the pyramid highlight the ongoing quest for knowledge about this ancient wonder. The exploration of these uncharted spaces poses both technical and ethical challenges, but with careful planning and collaboration, It holds the potential to unlock new insights into ancient Egyptian civilization and the secrets of the pyramid's construction. It is through responsible exploration and preservation that we can continue to unravel the mysteries of the Great Pyramid of Giza and gain a deeper understanding of our shared human history. The Great Pyramids of Giza, built by the ancient Egyptians over 4,500 years ago, continue to astound and amaze us with their remarkable precision and engineering prowess. These architectural wonders stand as a testament to the advanced knowledge and skills possessed by the ancient Egyptians. One of the key factors that contributed to the precision of the Great Pyramids was the Egyptians' deep understanding of mathematics and geometry. They had a sophisticated system of mathematics that allowed them to perform complex calculations and measurements. The ancient Egyptians were adept at using basic tools such as ropes, plumb lines, and levels to achieve remarkable accuracy in their constructions. The precise alignment of the pyramids with the cardinal points of the compass is a testament to their knowledge of astronomy and the use of astronomical observations. The Egyptians carefully observed the movement of the sun, moon, and stars, and their astronomical knowledge played a significant role in aligning the pyramids with celestial bodies. This alignment not only had religious and symbolic significance, but also helped ensure the precise orientation of the structures. Additionally, the ancient Egyptians employed a system of measurements that allowed them to achieve consistent and accurate dimensions in their constructions. They used the cubit, a unit of measurement based on the length of the forearm, to standardize their measurements. The cubit was divided into smaller units, such as the palm and the digit, which allowed for precise calculations and proportional relationships in their architectural designs. The Egyptians also utilized sophisticated surveying techniques to ensure the precise leveling and alignment of the pyramid's base. Some researchers have suggested that they employed a method known as the rope stretchers technique, where surveyors used ropes and sighting poles to establish straight lines and right angles. This technique allowed them to create a level and symmetrical foundation for the pyramids. However, many scholars have said that the exact technique of construction remains a mystery. Furthermore, the Egyptians displayed remarkable organizational skills and coordination in their construction projects. The construction of the pyramids involved a massive workforce, including skilled architects, engineers, and laborers. The project required careful planning and coordination to ensure the smooth execution of various tasks. The precise organization of the labor force and the clear division of responsibilities contributed to the overall precision of the construction. The use of ramps and ingenious engineering techniques also played a crucial role in achieving the precision of the pyramids. The Egyptians built enormous ramps to transport heavy stone blocks to higher levels during construction. They employed a system of levers and pulleys to lift and position the stones accurately. The ability to manipulate and control these massive stone blocks with such precision demonstrates the Egyptians' engineering ingenuity. It is worth noting that the construction of the pyramids was not a single event, but rather a culmination of architectural knowledge and experience gained over generations. The Egyptians continuously refined their techniques and learned from previous constructions, resulting in increasingly precise and sophisticated structures. No burial chambers found inside the step pyramid of Edfu. Archaeologists conducting research in the vicinity of the historic town of Edfu, located in southern Egypt, have recently discovered a stepped pyramid that can be traced back approximately 4,600 years. This makes it older than the renowned Great Pyramid of Giza by at least a few decades. The step pyramid, originally reaching a height of 43 feet or 13 meters, is among 7 provincial pyramids constructed by either Pharaoh Huni or Snefru. Over the years, the stone blocks of the step pyramid were plundered, and the structure has suffered from weathering, resulting in its current height of approximately 16 feet. Scattered throughout central and southern Egypt, the provincial pyramids are located near major settlements, have no internal chambers, and were not intended for burial. 6 of the 7 pyramids have almost identical dimensions, including the newly uncovered one at Edfu, which is about 60 by 61 feet. The reason behind the existence of these 7 pyramids remains unknown, sparking curiosity among scholars. These structures could have potentially served as symbolic landmarks that honored the royal cult, emphasizing the king's authority in the regions situated to the south. Gregory Marraward, a research associate at the Oriental Institute of the University of Chicago, who spearheaded the excavation at the Edfu pyramid, expressed astonishment at the remarkable similarities between different pyramids. He noted that there is undoubtedly a shared blueprint among them. On the eastern side of the recently revealed pyramid, Marrawad's team discovered remnants of a structure believed to have been used for making food offerings. This finding is significant in unraveling the purpose of such pyramids, as it offers insight into their functions. The research team also discovered ancient writings carved into the exterior surfaces of the pyramid. These inscriptions were discovered alongside burial sites near the base of the pyramid. The scholars believe that the inscriptions and burials occurred long after the construction of the pyramid, and that the original purpose of the structure was not for burial. The Society for the Study of Egyptian Antiquities recently organized a symposium in Toronto where the preliminary findings of the excavation were shared. In the study, it was mentioned by Marraward that although the pyramid at Edfu was known by scholars, it had never undergone excavation until his team initiated the work in 2010. The team discovered that the pyramid was concealed beneath a considerable amount of sand, modern debris, and remnants from the looting of its blocks. During the initial observation, it was not immediately recognizable as a pyramid, as stated by the individual. In fact, some residents from a neighboring village speculated that the structure might be the final resting place of a sheikh, a revered figure. However, as the team began the process of clearing the monument, the true nature of the ancient pyramid became apparent. The remarkable transformation is captured in the accompanying photographs, showcasing one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Built of sandstone blocks and clay mortar, it had been constructed in the form of a 3-step pyramid. A core of blocks rises up vertically, with 2 layers of blocks beside it, on top of each other. This made the pyramid look like it had 3 steps. The style is similar to that of a step pyramid built by Djoser, the pharaoh who constructed Egypt's first pyramid at the beginning of the 3rd ancient Egyptian dynasty. The technique is close to that used at the Meidum pyramid, which was built by either Snefru or Huni, and started out as a step pyramid before being turned into a true pyramid. According to Marrawad's study, the construction of the pyramid demonstrates a meticulous attention to detail and a high level of skill in working with stone, particularly when it came to aligning the larger blocks. Marrawad also mentioned that the pyramid was built directly on the natural rock foundation and utilized local materials throughout the entire construction process. In 2011, a quarry containing the sandstone used for the pyramid was discovered, located just 800 meters north of the pyramid itself. The expansion of a contemporary burial ground and community presents a threat to the recently revealed pyramid. To mitigate the risk of additional theft, a barrier has been erected around the monument, with support from the American Research Center in Egypt and the National Endowment for the Humanities providing financial aid. While excavating the pyramid, the team made an intriguing discovery. Intricate carvings adorned the outer sides. These carvings depict various symbols, such as a book scroll, a seated figure, a quadruped creature, a plant leaf, and a bird, all rendered in hieroglyphic form. Marrawad explained that inscriptions found near the pyramid's base are predominantly personal and hastily made. Marrawad mentioned that his team plans to release further information regarding these burials and accompanying images at a later time. The researchers discovered that around the period of Khufu's rule, the pyramid in Edfu had already been deserted and people had stopped making offerings. This happened within just 5 decades of its construction. It's not known why Imhotep decided to change the shape of the pyramid. The pyramids, which are well-known structures from ancient Egypt, continue to captivate people today. These impressive monuments, built in honor of Egyptian kings, have become symbolic of the country, even though other civilizations like the Chinese and Mayans also constructed pyramids. The origins and development of the pyramid design have been the subject of extensive discussion and analysis over the years. However, it is undeniable that in the context of Egypt, this architectural form began with the step pyramid of Djoser in Sakara, created by a talented architect. The step pyramid has undergone extensive examination and research in the past century, revealing a complex construction process with several stages and a few initial setbacks. Imhotep initially began constructing a straightforward mastaba tomb with the tallest mastaba reaching a height of 20 feet. However, Imhotep later chose to increase the height. Investigations have indicated that the pyramid initially took the form of a square mastaba, deviating from the typical rectangular shape before being altered to its final rectangular form. The reasoning behind Imhotep's decision to deviate from the traditional rectangular mastaba shape remains uncertain, but it is possible that he had envisioned a pyramid with a square base from the beginning. The initial mastabas were adorned with inscriptions and engravings depicting reeds, and Imhotep aimed to uphold this tradition. His grand mastaba pyramid would incorporate similar intricate details and symbolic significance as the earlier, smaller tombs. However, the difference was that these features would be carved from stone rather than made from dried mud. Historian Mark van der Meeroop discusses this. Imhotep utilized stone to replicate previous structures that were initially built using different materials. The outer wall of the enclosure featured niches resembling those found in mud brick tombs, while the columns imitated bundles of reed and papyrus. Additionally, stone cylinders strategically placed at the doorways represented rolled-up reed screens. The construction of the central pyramid within the complex involved extensive experimentation, evident in its evolution from several mastaba-like plans to the first-ever step pyramid. This monumental structure comprised of 6 stacked levels, and the builders faced the challenge of supporting its immense weight. To prevent the monument from crumbling, the stones were placed at an inward incline. When completed, the step pyramid rose 204 feet high and was the tallest structure of its time. The surrounding complex included a temple, courtyards, shrines, and living quarters for the priests, covering an area of 40 acres, and surrounded by a wall 30 feet high. The wall had 13 false doors cut into it, with only one true entrance cut in the southeast corner. The entire wall was then ringed by a trench 2,400 feet long and 130 feet wide. The false doors and the trench were incorporated into the complex to discourage unwanted guests. If one wished to visit the inner courtyard and temples, one would have needed to have been told how to enter. The pyramid and its surrounding complex was designed to be stunning and inspire awe. Djoser was so proud of his accomplishment that he broke precedent of having only his own name on a monument and had Imhotep's name carved as well. The complex consists of the Step Pyramid, the House of the North, the House of the South, the Serdab, the Heb-Sed Court, the South Tomb, Temple T, and the Northern Mortuary Temple. All of these, with the surrounding wall, made up a complex the size of a city in ancient Egypt. Djoser's complex, in fact, was larger than the city of Hierakonpolis at the time. The purpose of the House of the North and House of the South is unknown, but it has been speculated they represented Upper and Lower Egypt. The Serdab is a limestone box near the northern entrance of the pyramid where a life-sized statue of Djoser was found. This statue would have been of great importance to the soul of the king in the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed that the soul comprised 9 aspects, with one of them being the Ba, a bird-shaped representation commonly depicted on tomb engravings. It was believed that the Ba had the ability to freely travel between the earthly realm and the heavens. However, in order to navigate its way back to its owner's home on earth, the Ba required a recognizable landmark, typically the pyramid with the king's likeness in front of it. By spotting this landmark from high above, the Ba could descend, enter the earthly plane, and visit its former home. The significance of Pharaoh's names and images in this belief system lies in the fact that the soul needed to be able to identify and recall its former physical body on earth in order to rest peacefully in the afterlife. In addition to serving this purpose, the statue of Djoser, the oldest known life-sized Egyptian statue still in existence, was also built at the complex to serve as a reminder of the great king's legacy. So, what do you make of these interesting pyramid discoveries? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.